Oh, okay. Let's wait for YouTube Studio to wake up. All right. We ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Yeah? All right. But what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog once again back for another NFL Picks live stream. And we're already at week 16. Like, seriously, where did the time go? Like, it literally felt like it should be week 3, right? And here we are, week 16. Now, I do apologize for my preview video going up so late. I actually filmed it earlier today, like early afternoon. But then had to go to the store, get some stuff, get ready for Christmas coming up here, get some other stuff going on, and came home around, what was it, 7, 8 o'clock. And honestly, I just lost track of time. And then I saw something, I think it was on Twitter, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta post my freaking preview video. And of course, that damn thing takes 2 hours to upload. And yeah, I got it up, so go and check it out. I talked about the game, and I actually filmed it before news came out that apparently CJ Stroud is probably not playing. So we're going to be facing Case Keenum. That should be fun. But anyways, of course, with it being Christmas week, we got a Thursday game. We got 2 Saturday games, right? We all love that. Of course, we get our usual Sunday slate. And then Christmas Day, we got 3 games. Roger Goodell's out here trying to compete with the NBA now. Of course, we all remember what happened a couple years ago when the Browns played on Christmas. Looked like ass against Green Bay. Dude, I'm watching the Warrior game right now, and they are shooting hella bricks, man. My God. Sheesh. But anyways, we're going to jump right into it. Starting with Thursday Night Football, we got ourselves a battle of mid as the 7-7 Saints face the 7-7 Rams. You know, Derek Carr versus Matthew Stafford. Who would have thought, right? You'd see this a couple years ago, right? If you told me, let's say 3 years ago, that, oh yeah, Matthew Stafford's going to be on the Rams, and you're going to get friggin' Derek Carr on the Saints. I'm like, hey, yo, what? When? How? And who are you? My living room. Oh, man, but honestly, Derek Carr's not too bad this year. I'll be honest with you. I mean, he hasn't looked bad. He hasn't looked great either. But I mean, they play in the NFL version of the AL Central in baseball, right? The most ass division in football right now. And it's really embarrassing how a team is going to have a worse record and they're going to have a playoff game against a much better record team. Yeah. Like, I cannot believe that this is the situation right now. But welcome to the NFL. It's the way it is, right? It's just the way it is. But yeah, we got the Saints and the Rams facing off in LA. And honestly, I think this game could go either way. Rams are favored by 4, over under 46.5. Part of me would love to go Saints here. But man, the Rams are playing really well. They go Rams to win this one at home on Thursday night. So you give me the Rams to Steelers. Another battle of low-key mid. Bungles 8-6, 3-3 on the road. Steelers 7-7, 4-4 at home. And lately, the Steelers have been lacking that usual BS voodoo magic that they've been known to have, right? And by the way, they're starting Mason Rudolph this week. Wow. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Mason Rudolph versus Jake Browning. Wow. But honestly, I don't really care who wins this game, but for the agenda, let me pull up our clinch scenario here. For my agenda, I really, really need a Steeler win. I can't believe I just said that. I need a Steeler win. Oh, God, it makes me feel sick saying that. God, got freaking heartburn just saying that. But yeah, a Cincy loss and a Denver loss or tie, a Buffalo loss, a Miami loss, a win. Yeah, Miami needs to win or tie, and an Indy loss or tie gets us in the playoffs. I swear to God, if I have to freaking sit back here, all right, 4:25 p.m., I'm gonna watch that freaking Cowboy Dolphin game because that'll be no Denver. Wait, yeah, Denver ain't freaking losing to New England. Hell no. That ain't happening this week. Hell no. Hell no. Denver ain't losing to New England. Are we serious? So yeah, that's not going to happen. That's going to be the reason why. I swear to God, if it comes down to that Denver game and freaking New England loses, I'm going to be like, well, thanks a lot, New England. Of course, it would come down to that. That's why I'm not even going to get my hopes up. I thought maybe it could happen, but then it's like, oh yeah, Broncos face the Patriots. And you know what's weird? Sunday Night Football this week is on NFL Network, not NBC. Yo, I just realized that. It's on it. Wow. That's different. First time I've seen that. Well, probably because NBC has the Saturday game. They probably only got one game. That's interesting. Wow. Yeah, Bungles and Steelers. Again, I don't give a crap who wins this game. For the agenda, I'd love to see a Steeler win. Can't believe I just said that. But yeah, since he's favored by 2.5, over under 36.5, I'm gonna go Bengals because the Steelers don't have that voodoo BS anymore. They've ran out of it. I don't know what gives all of a sudden, but the team stinks. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bengals. They're gonna just keep winning and they're gonna just keep doing what we do. Honestly, I would take a Steeler win just because also it would knock the Bungles to 8-7 and keep them down with the Steelers in the basement, right? It would tie them up in the basement, which would make me happy. Especially if we take care of business, we'd be what, 2 games ahead of the Bungles, pretty much. That'd make me happy. I would be feeling like I'm on cloud nine with that. Ooh, Al Horford, big shot. Damn, they're not going away yet. But I'm going to go Bengals to win just because we can't have fun around here. Yeah. Bengals are going to win this game because, of course, they would. Right? So, yeah, give me the Bungles. Ugh. Give me the petulant little children from southwestern Ohio. That annoying ass little brother. Oh, my God, a big 3 from somebody. Oh, Steph Curry. Hitting them with the night, of course. But yeah, give me the Bengals over the Steelers. If I haven't said that enough already. Moving on. This game is exclusively on Peacock, 8 o'clock p.m. Bills and Chargers in LA. And Buffalo favored by 11.5, over under 43.5. No Herbert. Give me the Bills. Yeah, give me the Bills. Simple as that. Enough said. Next, we go to the Sunday slate. Starting off with 8-6 Colts, 6-8 Falcons. You have to wonder, how many more losses is it going to take for Arthur Smith to finally get canned? Right? You think enough of these losses start happening, he's going to get canned, right? Has to happen, right? Right? If they're serious, it'll happen. For the sake of all the Falcons fans that I know on social media and stuff, I kind of want it to happen soon. I want them to at least have a little bit of happiness, right? Because they haven't really experienced much happiness as of late. And it all started with that blown 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. Imagine how happy they would be feeling if they had won that Super Bowl. Because if they would have won that Super Bowl, they wouldn't be caring too much. Because, yeah, we won the Super Bowl. It's whatever. It is what it is. But Indianapolis has been playing so well. And of course, they're interlocked in a freaking war for the AFC South Championship right now, tied with the Jags and the Texans for first place. So you know it's going to be a battle all the way through now. And I think when it comes down to it, I got Indy winning. Yeah, Indy is going to win this game. They're going to they're going to go to 9-6, and they're going to put even more pressure on Jacksonville and Houston. Of course, we play Houston, so they're going to be doing a little bit more scoreboard watching than anything. They're going to be scoreboard watching like crazy. But yeah, I'm going to go Indy over Atlanta. All right, moving on, we got the 6-8 Packers and the 2-12 Panthers. Wow, really? All right. In this game, Packers are 5-point favorites, over under 36.5. This would be another game the Panthers will win too. The Packers. Yeah. Give me Green Bay to rain on the Panthers' little victory parade. You know, they won 2 games this year. And yeah. That might be the last game they had a chance to win too. So yeah, give me the Packers over the Panthers. Okay. All right, moving on. Yeah, Green Bay over Carolina, in case you didn't understand before. All right, moving on. We got my team, 9-5 Browns, 8-6 Texans. Of course, I did my preview video. Go check it out. Uh, News came out from reliable sources on social media, mainly from Houston, that said, I guess CJ Stroud might not be playing this week. You may be thinking, what made you think that? Well, today the Texans signed Tim Boyle to their practice squad, I think. And so that should tell you a lot. I'll be shocked if he comes back, if CJ comes back this week. They said he's still experiencing symptoms. He's got like sensitivity to light and everything. So I don't know if he's going to somehow miraculously get back this week. It's going to be what now? 2 weeks since he got hurt, since his concussion against the Jets. And again, you know, they're in a freaking dogfight with Indy and Jacksonville. And they're missing a lot of players. We'll see who comes back for them. We'll see who comes back for us. Probably not too many people coming back for us. But yeah, it should be interesting. But you know, I gotta go with the Browns here. Not even being a homer, I gotta go with the Browns here. Golden State. Yep, I just saw Jacob. I need good picks. Oh man, that's funny for your parlay. I'm going to go Browns to win on the road as long as we bring our defense with us. Don't forget to pack the defense, Browns. Damn, you forgot to pack it when you went out west, and look what happened. You left your defense in Cleveland. Bring it with you. Especially since you're facing Case freaking Keenum, most likely. And I swear to God, if they somehow go Davis Mills and we get cooked, oh my God. Jim Schwartz, buddy, I love you, you know, but you're going to be under investigation if that happens. Which, I mean, I'm not going to really go too hard after Jim Schwartz because, I mean, damn, like his defense is literally mangled. Like, my God. If you wanted a better like visual of how our defense looks, think of like those boxers, right? They're going through 12 rounds, their faces all mushed up, like blood dripping from their head, their eyes are damn near swollen shut, they're missing teeth, bloody lips, their cheeks are damn near like they're like black and blue all over, knuckles are bloody, the tape or whatever is like just completely torn up. They got missing hair pieces, It's like, well, they got freaking, hang on, got freaking tissues up their nose like this because they're freaking bleeding out their freaking brain. Their brains like mushed up. And that's pretty much what our defense is. 3 more weeks to survive. And then we got playoffs. That's why I'm kind of hoping over the next 3 weeks. I'm hoping Andrew Barry adds some fresh legs. I saw Jason Pierre-Paul was waived. I saw Justin Houston was let go. I want to see us add some fresh legs to this defense because these guys are wore the hell out. A week 5 bye week should be illegal. Man, these guys have been going week after week since week 5. No, I can imagine they're probably damn near gassed out, right? Can imagine why they're so good while at home because the energy from the dog pound just fuels them, man. I mean, I would be gassed and I hear that crowd get loud and I'm like, oh shit, man, yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you'd be dead tired. You'd be like, God, my knees are hurting, my back is killing me. I want to take a nap, but this crowd is freaking litty. That's just the thing about the crowd. The crowd gives you that little juice, that extra juice. And you can't let the crowd down. I mean, God, that place probably gets extremely loud when Miles and them get a sack. But, let's get back to the picks, though. I got to go Browns over the Texans. I respect the Texans and their fans. And it's funny because at the beginning of the season, they thought they was going to get a top pick out of us. That's so funny. Yeah, you're going to enjoy that mid-20s pick. Oh, yeah, you're going to like it. Uh-huh. Yeah, they thought we was going to be ass this year, huh? No. No. And the funniest part will be if we meet them in the playoffs, too, and we beat their ass again. Obviously, that's probably not going to happen because they're probably not going to be in that spot. They could make the playoffs, but I don't know if they're going to win the division. See, though. But we got to take care of business this week. And I trust Joe Flacco. That dude has been on a whole nother level. I mean, I was literally saying on Twitter during that game on Sunday, yeah, the Joe Flacco insanity run is over. He's cooked. He needs to go be a family man. What does he do in the fourth quarter? Oh, he goes out there and absolutely butchers the freaking crap out of Chicago. It's like, hey, yo, this dude was looking like booty cheeks first 3 quarters, right? Fourth quarter comes up and he turns into like vintage Joe Flacco. Like, okay. Do that for a full 4 quarters and we all right, right? Yeah, we need that for a full 4 quarters, Joe. Okay, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna go Browns here over the Texans. In terms of the betting line, reflects the fact that no CJ Stroud most likely. It is Cleveland by 2.5 over under 40.5. So yeah, give me the Browns over the Texans. What if CJ Stroud plays? That makes it even tougher, but I don't think he'll play. We'll see though. We have been shocked before, especially because it's the Browns. These guys be healing miraculously. It was to the point where I was thinking Aaron Rodgers is going to come back just in time to face us. But you know what? That would have been tricky because that would have been on a short week. Fresh off a Achilles rehab. Yeah, ain't no way that boy coming back. Hell no. He said on the Pat McAfee show, I'm not coming back. I'm still like 3 to 4 weeks away from being fully medically cleared. So this dude really went out there and played 4 snaps this year, and that's it. That's crazy. But it's just the way MetLife is, I guess. That stadium is cursed. Thank God we play the Jets at home. All right. But yeah, I'm going Browns. You already know that. All right, moving on. Finally, we got ourselves an interesting one here. 10-4 Lions, 7-7 Vikings. And of course, Lions win. Let me actually check because I believe our boy Rappaport posted the entire scenario thing here. I'll go over the scenarios later, but I'm pretty sure Detroit can clinch the division this week with a win. They would have had the division or at least the playoff spot or number 2 seed last week, but the Eagles lost. Of course. Of course. Wow. It's so funny. I'm reading Twitter right now, and Bengals fan was like, I'm going to say this in the most polite way possible. Joe Flacco is much cooler and way less creepy as a Brown. He looks like our head coach. Literally. He looks like Kevin Stefanski. Literally. Like, they're like doppelgangers almost. Wow. But yeah, Lions and Vikings. This should be a fun one. Of course, we'll see if it's Nick Mullins again versus Jerry Goff. But let me see if I'm pretty sure he posted the scenarios. Yep, here we are, right here. Playoff clinching scenarios for Week 16. NFC. Yeah, Detroit can clinch the division with a win, or even a tie. They clinch a playoff berth with a Rams loss or tie, or a Seattle loss or tie. So just win and you got the division for the first time I think ever, which would be crazy, right? 11-4. But I mean, the Vikings are not going to be an easy out. But yeah, with how unserious they were against Cincinnati, I mean, if the Lions go out there and play their game, they should be able to take this one. All right, over under for this game 46.5. Detroit favored by 3.5 on the road. I gotta go with Jerry Goff and company. They are rolling right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lions to get that division title, and they're gonna go to the playoffs. They might even be able to get the number 2 seed. We'll see. But yeah, give me the Detroit Lions to get the dub. Pretty cool how Detroit fans finally have a team to root for, really. You know, because most of their teams have been ass or they've been mid at best. The Lions have taken that step, and they're actually damn good. They were good last year, right? They were like that close to a playoff spot. Fell short. This year, they've taken that next step. You know, it's crazy that, like, what was it, 3 years ago, they were literally ass butter. They were bad. They were trying to win a game. And now they're out here winning 10 games in the season. Plus, they got a couple more weeks. They could probably win 12 games. We'll see. But yeah, I got the Lions winning this and clinching that division. So it'll be hat and t-shirt day for them. Moving on, we got the first ass bowl of the week. We got the 4-10 Commanders, 5-9 Jets. Who really cares about this damn game? I'm gonna go with the Commanders to somehow, some way pull this out at MetLife. Jets are favored by 3, over under 37.5. I'm gonna go Commanders. The Commanders are gonna win. Yeah. Yep. I got the commies going out there and getting a dub at MetLife. Give me Washington. And then the final 1 o'clock game of the week, we got the 7-7 Seahawks and the 5-9 Titans. We'll see who starts at quarterback for the Seahawks this week. But yeah, give me the Seahawks. Titans are ass. They're also butt cheeks too, but give me the Seahawks. Yeah, Seahawks are really good. They're trying to slip into the playoffs. Seattle by 3, over under 41.5. Yeah, Give me Seattle. Now starting the 4 o'clock games, 8-6 Jags, staying in state, going to Tampa Bay to face the Bucks, who are 7-7. Got Trevor Lawrence and Baker Mayfield facing off. This should be a good one. I think it'll be Trevor, if he's out of concussion protocol, which I'm pretty sure he will be. We'll see though. But yeah, I'm gonna go Jags over the Bucks if Trevor plays. But if not, I gotta go Bucks. If it's freaking Bethard versus Baker, yeah, give me freaking Baker. So I guess you could put a little asterisk next to that one. All right, moving on. We got the 3-11 Cardinals and the 5-9 Bears, who were this close to beating the Browns last week. If only Darnell Mooney could catch the ball with his freaking hands and not try to catch it with his foot. What was he even doing there, bruh? That ball was in his hands, off his chest, bounced off his. I think it was like off his hand, and it bounced over to his leg, and his leg just kicked up because he was falling down. His leg went up, and he kicked the ball straight up right into the hands of a waiting Browns defender. And that was game. Damn near gave me a freaking heart attack watching that, man. I mean, my heart was like, ah! I was like, ah! Like, yeah! I can imagine being in that stadium. My goodness. Delay, it's like the utter quietness, because it's like, what happened? And then you see D'Anthony Bell running with us. Like, oh, okay, we won. Yeah. I mean, the Bears have shown a little bit of life. The Cardinals, they're just trying to finish the season. Give me the Bears to win this game. And they're going to get the 6 wins on the year. Still pretty good, though. Yeah, give me the Bears at home. They're going to bounce back and beat the Cardinals. By the way, over-under for the Jags and Bucks game. Tampa favored by 1. Over-under 43.5. Cardinals Bears. Chicago favored by 4.5. Over-under 44.5. Give me the Bears over the Cardinals. I think it'll be a fun game, though. 2 quarterbacks who could skedaddle a little bit. 2 offenses that aren't really bad. But man, that Bears defense is legit. Let me tell you. I mean, they went out and got Montez Sweat, and that had everyone like, huh? It's like, hey, yo, you stink, and you go out and make a move like that. But they're doing that for the future, because they got themselves a key piece to rush the passer. They also got some solid linebackers and a decent secondary. As long as they can keep Jalen Johnson, oh yeah, they should be fine next year, as long as Eberflus becomes a serious head coach, right? And gets his head out of his crack, then yeah, they'll be fine. I got faith in the Bears. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to go Chicago over the Cardinals. And then the final game of the afternoon, 10-4 Cowboys, 10-4 Dolphins. This game is going to be an absolute banger. I mean, it could go either way. It's in Miami. But I'm going to go Cowboys to bounce back here. Give me Dallas to somehow go into Miami and get that dub. And we're going to go to 11-4 on the season. Over under for this wonderful contest. Miami by 1.5. 51.5 is the over under. That game's probably going to be somewhat, I could see somewhat a little bit under, like in the 49 to 50 range around there. It's going to be a high scoring game, I feel like. We'll see if the defenses show up. Well, it'll be a fun game regardless. And then we got a battle of booty cheeks versus mid, as the 3-11 Patriots face the 7-7 Broncos. Yeah, you guys know where I'm going with this. I'm going to go Broncos to pull it off over the Patriots. Patriots are just waiting for the season to end. Denver by 7 is the line. Over under 34.5. Give me Russ and the Broncos to get the win, and they're going to keep their playoff hopes alive. So yeah, give me Denver. And then Monday, Christmas Day, we got 3 games starting off at 1 o'clock on CBS and Nickelodeon. We got the 6-8 Raiders and the 9-5 Chiefs, and bro, this is legit the most beatable the Chiefs have been in forever. Like since Alex Smith left. It's freaking crazy how good this team has been. They're vulnerable this year. And the way it's looking, this is going to be the first time under Pat. We're not going to have home field advantage. Like it's very possible we will see the AFC title game not at Arrowhead for the first time since Pat Mahomes came into the league. Like that is freaking nuts. It's just like, I said this before. It's just like when Brady was in New England. Seemed like every year the AFC title game was at Gillette, right? But in this game, I think the Chiefs are going to somehow find a way to win it, and they're going to go to 10-5 on the year. Now the lines for this game: Kansas City by 10. Damn. And over under 41.5. Yeah, give me Mahomes and company. Although the Raiders are not to be slept on. They went out and dropped 60 plus on the damn Chargers. But that's the Chargers. They're a lifeless ship. They're just coasting. No direction at all right now. I'm gonna go Chiefs to get the dub at home, and they're gonna go to 10-5 on the year. All right, moving on. 4:30 p.m. We have the 5-9 Giants and the 10-4 Eagles, who have lost 3 straight games all of a sudden. Not looking so good. And man, if the Giants win this game somehow, oh my God, could you imagine Twitter if that happens? Oh my God. Personally, I kind of want to see that. That'd be hilarious, right? Especially if the Cowboys take care of business. Ooh. Because then all of a sudden, Detroit's knocking on your door too, Philly. Things could get interesting, right? But yeah, I'm going to go Eagles to bounce back over the Giants. Unless, Mr. Tommy Cutlets want to take care of the business, huh? Tommy Cutlets gonna go out there and freaking cut him up. Make himself some bird stew, huh? I don't even know what kind of accent that is, but okay. Forget about it. Tommy Cutlets gonna go out there and do his work. The Mafia gonna be after Jalen Hurts' ass, boy. I don't even know what I'm even doing, but okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles to beat the Giants in Philly, of course. Over under Philly by 12. I'm sorry, the line is Philly by 12, over under 42.5. Give me the Birds to beat the Giants. Because after all, they've dominated the Giants recently. Yeah, give me the Eagles. And then to wrap up the weekend, Christmas night, 11-3 Ravens, 11-3 Niners. Rematch of the Super Bowl many, many years ago. And this is in San Francisco. We'll see how things go here. I believe, let's see, I'm trying to think. So the Niners beat the Steelers. And then they proceeded to lose to both Ohio teams, which is tough. Did they lose to the Bengals or did they beat the Bengals? No, they lost to them. That's right. San Francisco by less than a touchdown here, if I had to guess. Yeah. Give me San Fran to beat the Ravens. I think the travel will have a bit of an effect on it. It's clear across the country at night under the bright lights. And yeah, I like the Niners here to get the dub. That's really going to make things interesting in the North because Ravens would be 11-4, Browns would be 10-5. We'd have one game between the two teams, and the Ravens. Let's see what their schedule looks like the final 2 weeks. Of course, we gotta face Zach freaking Wilson and Jake Browning. They get the Dolphins and the Steelers. Mmm. Sheesh. And of course, we play Thursday night. So that means if we beat the Texans and the Jets, right, we just get to spend the whole freaking Sunday waiting to see what happens. Man, if the Dolphins beat the freaking Ravens, oh my God, that would tie us for the division. Then it would possibly come down to us versus Jake Browning. Joe Flacco, Jake Browning, and then you'd have, who would it even be? Would it be Mason Rudolph versus Lamar? Or Kenny versus Lamar? I don't know. That would be fun. Be kind of like what happened a few years ago. Remember that? Steelers versus Bengals, us versus the Ravens. We had Steeler fans openly rooting for us to win, and we actually almost did beat them. That was that nutty ass game. Not the one where Lamar had the hoops, but the one in 2018 when Baker and company went into Baltimore and damn near beat them. CJ freaking Mosley intercepted the pass and that ended the game. That was crazy. Could end up like that again, but we'll see what happens. Right? Should be a fun one though this Sunday night. Ravens Niners. Again, I'm going San Francisco. So, with that being said, let's go over the playoff scenarios for the AFC. Baltimore clinches the North simply with a win and a Cleveland loss or tie, or a Baltimore tie and a Cleveland loss. So we win. There ain't no hat and T-shirt day for the Ravens. Now, of course, I already went over the Browns stuff. There's way too much to go over right now. Kansas City, they can clinch the NFC West and a playoff berth simply with a win or a tie and a Denver loss. The Dolphins can clinch the AFC East with a win and a Buffalo loss or tie, or a Miami tie or a Buffalo loss. And they can clinch a playoff berth with a win or a tie and a Jacksonville loss, or a tie, an Indy loss, and a Houston loss, or a tie, an Indy loss, or tie and a Cleveland loss. Yeah, so pretty much just win and you got the division and or a playoff berth, right? Or just you win and you're good pretty much. You're in the playoffs. And then NFC, Detroit, again, they can clinch a division title with a win or tie and a playoff berth with a Rams loss or tie or a Seattle loss or tie. And the Niners can clinch the NFC number one seed, lone first round bye, and home field advantage with a win, a Philly loss, and a Dallas loss, and a Detroit loss. So we'll see what happens. It feels so weird to see the Browns featured, but hey, love to see it. So, that's really all I got. Keeping this nice and relatively short, about a half hour. Defense trash on the road. I know, Lamar. That's what I'm saying. Please pack the defense, Browns. Hey, Jim Schwartz, don't forget to pack the defense this week. Keep that energy that you have at home and, put it in a jar or something, Do what they do in freaking Space Jam. Harness that energy and put it in a football. And before the game, have each unit touch the football, right? And yeah, because they need to do something with that. I am not trying to see our defense get cooked by Case Keenum or Davis Mills if CJ Stroud doesn't play. Very clutch. Daniel. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for my picks. And we've got 2 weeks left, guys. 2 weeks left. It's freaking crazy. Of course, I'll have another college football bowl live stream coming up this weekend. Georgia Tech, Wake Forest. No, not Wake Forest. No, UCF. Wrong black and gold team. Georgia Tech and UCF on Friday night, I believe. Of course, on the Buckeye channel, I will be live tomorrow afternoon-ish, probably like 5, 6 o'clock around there. And I will go over the recruiting class. See if there was any surprises, which I don't expect any, but you never know. Should be an interesting week ahead. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up here. And got 2 more weeks of the regular season. Just win and just keep taking care of business, right? So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. Again, shout out to Stephen Rose and Yinzer Max Sports for putting on these tournaments every year. And let's keep it going. I'll see you guys later on. Maybe tomorrow, maybe whenever.